Hello again and welcome to Wendy's Way. We're taking another journey in food today. We are back in my kitchen and we're going to be canning pinto beans. Today I'm going to be canning them chili bean style for a friend of ours. We have found that at neighborhood food pantries, people no longer are confident with what to do with a good old dried bean. Dried beans are awesome, but they can take a lot of work if you don't prep them in advance. So, one little bag of pinto beans like this could be enough to can 7 pints of chili beans. These will be much like the chili beans that you buy in the store, only they're going to taste better, and instead of a 12-ounce can, you're going to have at least 16 ounces of chili beans in each jar. 7 jars will fit in my pressure canner, and I believe this bag full that I put in a bowl for easy measuring should give me 7 pints, maybe some more. The tools I'm using today, amazingly enough, none of them are Rita, but that's okay. I have this wooden spoon. It works as my stirring mechanism to get the bubbles out of the jars. I have the jar lifter that you lift the jars when they are complete in the pressure canner and ready to go. Obviously, you're going to need some dried beans. I have a kettle with hot boiling water. I have salt. We use pink Himalayan salt here. It's not iodized like regular table salt, and we buy it in bulk. We also have Honey Sriracha Seasoning. This stuff is amazing. We obviously aren't sponsored by any of this product, but we picked this up at Sam's Club. It's good on so many things in so many ways, but it makes a great chili bean. I have 7 pint jars that are clean and ready to go. I have lids and rings for them. I have white vinegar. I put a little bit of white vinegar in my pressure canner so that the outsides of the jars stay clean and don't get white and cloudy, and I don't have to wash them when I'm done. I also use white vinegar on the paper towel just to make sure that I'm cleaning the rim of the jar before I put the lid on. And I tell you what, these beans I have found are very clean when I pour them out of the bag. But you're likely going to want to rinse them anyway, if you find any stems or pebbles or things like that. But we have had excellent luck with Pappy's Pantry. We haven't found any. Into a pint jar, you will simply put half a cup of dry beans. You know what? Before I do that, let me stop myself. I'm going to put a half a teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt in the bottom. I already have it in a couple of them. And a tablespoon of Honey Sriracha Seasoning. This is Members Mark. Like I said, it's something we get at Sam's Club. You obviously then find it at Walmart. Probably online too. Okay. Tablespoon in each jar. It doesn't get much easier than that. Now, half a cup of dry pinto beans. What do you know? One bag gave me more than enough. I would probably get 9 pints of chili beans out of one little bag of dry pinto beans. Okay, The next step is simply fill the jar up to the line. There's a line here, up to that line, which is about 1 inch from the top. You fill it that full, we don't need that anymore, with hot water. Watch me make a mess now. Just a wee bit more water. I'll bet I can get the magic man behind the camera to get me some out of the tap. All right, that's pretty much it. You are going to take your spoon. Not right now, sweet pea. Thank you. Take your spoon and stir up those beans, not only to mix the salt and the seasoning, but to make sure that you get out any air bubbles that are in there. And if there's a lot of air, you may need to add a little more water to make sure that it gets back up to that 1 inch line. After you have stirred them all up, then take your paper towel, damp with vinegar, rinse off every lid, or every rim, shall we say. Take your clean lid and ring, finger tight. Just like that. Now you take these pints, you put them in your pressure canner. My canner takes 2 inches of water, which equates to a gallon for the size of my canner, but your canner will come with instructions on how much water, how many pounds of pressure, and how long you need to can them. These beans I'm putting in pint jars. I can put 7 on a layer in my canner, so I may fill another 7 before I actually fire it off. I can put 2 layers and I'll get 14 jars of pinto beans out of less than 2 bags. And I run it at 11 pounds of pressure, 40 minutes for a pint, 50 minutes for a quart. That is as easy as it gets. And then when you're ready for chili, or if you don't put the honey sriracha in there, just the salt, then they are cooked pinto beans. You can open the jar, dump them out, and make refried beans. You can eat them the way they are. You can put them in any dish that you want. So, we thank you again for joining us at Wendy's Way. We hope that if you find our videos of any value, that you might share it on your social media. We hope that you'll subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends. Please check out our Facebook page, also called Wendy's Way. We have photographs of finished product and more chat about what we do. We would sure love to hear from you. Thank you again, and may God bless you today and always. Amen.